What's up guys, it's ToshDeluxe here, and today I'm back with another review video. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys will enjoy the video. Be sure to check out all the links from Benq in the description at the end of the video, and be sure to like the video and turn on post notifications so you're always up to date with new uploads. Today we're going to look at this amazing new monitor from Benq. As you guys know, I've reviewed a Benq monitor in the past, which was the Ex2710, and it had its downsides, but then overall it was a pretty amazing monitor. But a lot of people were relatively focusing on something cheaper than that, and specifically focused on gaming, and that's where the Mobiuz Ex2710 comes in. Benq is finally listening to their market and followers, because this is exactly what I've talked about in my other monitor video. They're focusing more on a clean gaming design instead of an all-in-one type of feel, I guess. And I like how they're improving on the points they were missing out in the past. My downsides with Benq monitors in the past were their stands. I just hated the fact that I couldn't move the Ex2780Q the way I wanted to towards any direction whatsoever. It was just sitting there and I just couldn't adjust the height of the monitor. It's not necessarily a big problem since you could attach your own stand to it. You're still paying like around $500 for the monitor. But their Mobiuz products finally fixes that issue where you can't really complain anymore, which is what I like. Unboxing the monitor and setting it up was pretty straightforward like usual, but you guys know how I like filming me unboxing it, of course. Gotta flex my 144Hz, of course, but they'll get to that in a minute. In the box you get a power cable, an HDMI cable, a cable port cover for the back. I don't personally use it myself because it easily falls off in my opinion. You get the base for the stand, which looks really clean and different compared to the previous designs. You also get the monitor stand itself, which has adjustable options, and the monitor itself, of course. What I really liked about the monitor at first sight is how it really has thin bezels. I really like that about monitors in general, and especially the fact that this monitor itself has two 2.5 watt speakers inside. Attaching the monitor on the stand was really easy. You place the monitor on the stand and it has a screw mechanism at the bottom of the stand and you're good to go. Compared to the Ex2780Q, this is not a 2K resolution monitor but a 27-inch 1920 by 1080p resolution, which I personally don't mind since most of the things I do are done in 1080p anyways, especially when I play games. But luckily the monitor has a 1ms MRPT response time when using the blur reduction mode and a 2ms GTG response time. It also has a 1000 by 1 contrast ratio and a standard 19 sRGB color gamut, which is really good for gaming, content creation, making thumbnails or watching videos on YouTube as well. It's just really appealing to the eye instead of those cheap 144Hz monitors that have bad color correction and terrible contrast ratio. At the back of the monitor you can find one 182 display port, two HDMI 2.0 ports, and a headphone jack, so you don't have to use your speakers or computer to plug in your headset. I want to talk about how amazing and clean this monitor looks compared to the other gaming monitors I've seen and had in the past. This one just has this aesthetic and clean design where I feel like it just doesn't try too hard to look like a gaming monitor. It's about enough and makes your setup look nice and overall, and just like I mentioned before, I can't get enough of those thin bezels that just make your monitor even better. But what I specifically wanted to talk about this time is the stand itself, because this was mainly the issue the Ex2780Q had. But this monitor has a solid stand that offers tilt, height, and rotating options. Unfortunately, this monitor doesn't have a remote control like the other one, but you can find the controls at the bottom back of the monitor. The joystick in the back is used to control the on-screen display and navigate through all the options. This is where you can personalize the color and brightness of the monitor the way you want to. You can also switch to HDRI modes or make use of the eye care technology they have. It supports FreeSync and compatible G-Sync as well. And since it has two built-in speakers inside, you can adjust the volume controls as well. I personally use the FPS mode for everything I do because it has the best color and brightness options in my opinion, without messing around too much with the whole menu. All the colors look vibrant and clear, especially when I play Jumpy Dash. It's not over exaggerated with color correction at all, but if you still feel like it's still too bright during the evening or nighttime, you can turn on the blue filter option if you want to. If you have any games that support HDR, please try out the HDRI modes because they make your gaming experience so much better. I tried it out for Jumpy Dash, but it's not really a game you would use HDR for, so it looked kinda weird. But when I play games like Assassin's Creed, Devil May Cry, or Far Cry 5, I make sure I use HDR because it gives a more realistic and immersive feel. But it really depends on what game you play and if the game itself supports HDR. In general, I must say this did a much better job than the Ex2780Q, but it all comes down to personal preference depending on what you do daily, I guess. I really like how they improved the stand to the point where it's adjustable the way you want to, and the 1ms response time, guys. I feel like for every game you play nowadays, it's getting more competitive and you will need that 1ms response time. Most people that buy monitors like this can't even run up to 240 FPS to begin with. In my opinion, it just offers so much for a price of $300 that it makes it good. What do you guys think about the Ex2710? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to check out all the links from Benq in the description. And as always guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.
Fuck you, kid. You're adopted.